So that's David at every mail.
When I was a kid, I saw that episode of The Simpsons where Homer got disability.
He never got disability. He got work from home. Oh my god! For some fucking reason, when I was like 18 or something, I thought I want to make a website and I'm gonna review every episode of The Simpsons. So I watched every fucking episode of The Simpsons up to that point.
It didn't do a single goddamn thing.
It didn't do a single goddamn thing for me. But now I have an encyclopedic knowledge of The Simpsons that I will never be shed of.
Hey, why don't we do an episode about The Simpsons?
So is that
Fuck
a
The Simpsons.
Why?
is that a guilty pleasure then?
No. Because after season 11, it sucks so much.
Yeah.
Season 11.
Well, after
Because you get tired of like locking yourself in
after
your
Al Jean left or what?
I don't know what the impetus was. I think it was when Dan Castanella started writing episodes. Because season 11 was the first episode he wrote, and that was the downhill slide.
What was that episode?
I think it was the episode where Barney quits drinking.
Oh, that's a
he
great
became an
episode.
astronaut and shit?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't become an astronaut. He becomes a helicopter pilot.
Yeah, but then he
No,
did
because
astronaut.
there's another.
But that
episode.
was the first episode he wrote.
He stops drinking to become an astronaut, but then he has a relapse with the champagne, and then Homer gets to go to space.
That was a later season. That wasn't season 11.
I think that was before. Because I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the one where he becomes a pilot, and
He
then
becomes a helicopter pilot.
The wildfire starts, and
The
he
wild
goes
and
he
it's
saves
the
Lisa.
photo contest. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's season 11.
I don't know. If there was no Simpsons, we wouldn't have the word craptacular.
I didn't say there should be no Simpsons. Simpsons was good. Season 8 of The Simpsons is the best season.
Which episode?
It starts being good at season 3.
Which episode?
Which episode?
Season 8.
You
episode.
only move twice.
Which one's that one?
That's the one where Homer gets the new job working for the supervillain, and he talks about how he wants to own the Dallas Cowboys.
Scorpio?
Scorpio.
Yeah.
That's the best episode
See,
of The
let's
Simpsons.
talk about The Simpsons.
You guys already talking
Ben's
about
gonna fucking not say anything.
You don't like The Simpsons?
Nah.
Meh.
Nah. I like the intros that they have.
Yeah. You see that?
Is that
80s
is that
one?
is that a guilty pleasure though?
Did you see that 80s one that they did? Mocking Kung Fury?
No.
You didn't see that?
No, I haven't seen any recent ones because now there's real
After
comedy,
season 11, they're garbage.
like fucking American Dad or Family Guy or reruns of Family Guy or
Dude,
Archer or fucking Rick and Morty
Did you see the Apocalypse American Dad 2-parter? Where he teams up with Jesus?
yeah, I saw that.
Fucking
I saw
awesome,
that
dude. That was fucking awesome.
Not as awesome as the omniscient thing on Rick and Morty.
Oh,
I've only seen
Autoerotica.
I've only seen season 1 of Rick and Morty. Just to let you guys know. I have not
You
seen
watched
season-
that episode when he he's dating that planet,
Sleepy
that
Gary.
girl?
I watched the one with you where
Stupid
he
Gary.
talks to the person who's like,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I think we could do an episode on The Simpsons. Simpsons or guilty pleasure? What do you guys think?
well, isn't The Simpsons a guilty pleasure?
Why don't we start
only
with
if you watch it now.
How about this?
If you watch the old episodes, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you get pleasure from the new episodes, you should feel guilty.
Why don't we start? why don't we start? We'll start with guilty pleasure, and if the episode kind of falters, then we'll jump into The Simpsons.
Which it invariably will.
Yeah.
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 Huh?
Yeah.
Let me finish number 9 first.
Number 9. You're the fucking champ, Frank the Tank.
Hey, you don't earn type 2, or you don't get type 2. You earn it.
Yeah, that's not a birthright.
I let it sit too long while the alcohol settled.
David's like, my
It's
guilty
separated.
pleasure is the shower head that resembles a large cock with wings on it, like a dragon. Rawr.
Rawr. My guilty pleasure is the furry porn.
The furry porn.
Not actually. I don't masturbate to that shit. Thank God.
I don't come.
Oh no. Dude, furry porn, really?
It was a joke.
It
Doesn't look like
that stuffed animal I used to fuck when I was 5.
Oh, you're so fucked up.
All right, you done eating?
You ready? You done
You're
eating
gonna
yet,
you're gonna make another drink, though, right?
David?
Do I need to make a number 10 here?
Yeah, you need to make it number
before
10.
I start, or should
If
we
you don't
just go
make it-
online?
if
You
you
make
don't
it number
then-
10 or make it number 10 on Chris's chest.
Are we talking?
All right,
ounces
Chris,
or
I'm gonna
liters?
fill your belly button with
Pounds.
vodka and Coke.
I thought he was talking about like Cleveland steamer.
Yeah. I think that's what the joke
Yeah,
was.
he's implying that you're gonna poop on my chest.
So David's in the furry porn.
It's a Cleveland steamer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh. I didn't hear that. I just heard number 10 from.
But I'm not affected by the alcohol.
It's like Legolas is like, what's this? My finger's numb. This is affecting me. Now bring on that furry porn.
Harumph.
Bitches, dance.
Harumph.
Now let me tell you about furry porn. The cat girls are okay, the bunny girls maybe, but when you get beyond that, it's too weird for me. No.
The cat girls. Like wearing leather or what?
No, like. Have you ever seen furry porn?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
David.
then
I
you have no reference point.
I actually haven't seen furry porn.
Then you
Describe it
have
to
no
me.
reference point. So.
Well, describe it to me. Give me the reference point.
It's just chicks with cat ears and tails.
Sit
It's
record.
cat girls.
Hit record.
Yeah, it's been recording for like 20 minutes. We're almost done with an episode of Guilty Pleasures. So talking to the mic, David, tell us more about furry porn.
And he waddles away.
Yeah, got you, bitch. Got you, bitch. So David broke to masturbating to furry porn.
No, he didn't say he masturbates. He only comes. Right? I think we established.
He can
that.
only come with furry porn. Oh my god.
Somebody go hire Grayskull. Or what is somebody hire Greyjoy.
Did you say Gray Skull?
Yeah.
We get He-Man up in here?
Yeah. This fucking feline AIDS is a bigger problem than we thought, guys.
It's a real problem.
It's a real
It's a real problem.
According to
Debbie
David.
Downer.
We're actually going to start a foundation to help cats in furry porn.
Oh my god.
Because apparently 50% of all cats in furry porn are affected by feline AIDS.
It's weird you guys talking about furry porn,
You
David.
guys haven't even seen furry porn. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, David, because I don't watch furry porn. It's the
So-
weirdest
says-
fucking...
Watch furry
says
porn,
2/3
look
of the
at it,
group.
videos of furry porn.
Okay.
It's all hand-drawn
No,
shit.
that's right,
'Cause
David.
Guess what? Cat girls don't actually exist.
You're right, David.
Well, hey,
we're
you know,
weird. You're not
anything's
weird.
possible if you believe in the power of magic.
Guess what? That's not true.
So,
Hey,
that in the occult
hey,
episode. Just
I
because
got
you want
an
to believe
idea.
doesn't mean it's true.
I got an idea. Right? Fucking you guys remember that movie Weird Magic or Weird
Weird
Science?
Science, you mean?
Yeah, Weird Science, right?
Science being the opposite of magic?
Yeah, Weird Science, right? Maybe we could like pitch a movie where there's some like big old fucking nerd like David who really wants like a cat girl to come to life, and he fucking makes one with science, and Oingo Boingo could do the soundtrack.
Oingo Boingo. Okay,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
Where
they
Val
could do
Kilmer can make a
soundtrack.
guest appearance.
But then
Val Kilmer,
he
David?
actually he makes,
We'll have Val Kilmer be a fluff
makes
girl,
the
David,
cat
so you
girl.
can get it up before you do the cat girl.
he makes the cat girl, but then he chokes it to death while he's trying to have sex with it.
Like Lemmy from fucking like Muff Mice and Men.
Yeah, I love it. I pet it.
want to pet the rabbit girl.
Yeah, so yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a great opening for a porno right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, David, you can make the first real fucking
He can make the first
Furry
furry
porn.
snuff snuff.
snuff. Yeah, you'll literally snuff the bitch when you're laying her.
I hate snuff videos. I always know how they're gonna end.
We could call it a snuffy video.
A snuffy, like Snuffleupagus because he's not circumcised.
It's not real.
David's actually had 3 circumcisions.
He keeps growing back.
It's not my fault that my cock is that big. I'm sorry.
When you call your cock, we call your gunt.
A micropene.
It's a shroud. It's like a
It
hood.
actually, it wouldn't even be considered a big cock. It would be a macropene.
Wait, it's
That's like
macro
diabetes.
Compliment.
No, not in your case. It's actually like a more retarded form of elephantitis.
I'd rather that than dwarfism. And if we're talking about cocks here, man.
Do you have like your own rascal for your?
For your penis and your balls.
Here, I got a rascal and then I got a little stand with a wheel on it for my cock.
He's like, it's like he goes to Walmart. He's like the immortal Joe of all these disabled people. He has all these rascals like strapped
shiny and chrome to your manifest destiny to aisle 7 to pick up tampons.
He has like this like fucking 5-year-old kid playing guitar leaning in front of his scooter. Shooting fire out of the crowd.
No, it's just a little spark slit on the end of it tied to him.
It's like a fucking Down syndrome guy like in the basket with like a scar on his chest with like some binoculars. David, you better check this out.
I see some chocolate-covered almonds over there.
Man, fuck almonds.
No, I think
Almonds
David
are disgusting.
would be that guy
because
that
they're not candy.
No, they're just not good. Peanuts are okay.
Yeah.
Cashews are good. Fuck almonds.
And vegetables.
David's like that guy in the suit. It's like, we've already consumed 1,600 units of gasoline. The one with like the chains on his nose and shit. Remember the guy with elephantitis? He actually had elephantitis that day. Yeah. It's a guilty
I
pleasure.
had a baby brother and he was perfect in every way.
Erectus.
had a brother.
There was his name, Erectus?
Yeah, it's
Remember you...
Imperator Rex.
Erectus.
I thought he was Imperator Rex.
No, Furiosa was the Imperator.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Yeah, I think it was just Erectus. Because I remember when he like lifts up the engine, he's like, oh, he says his name, he goes, Erectus! And he lifts it up and like holds it over his hand.
I think we should watch fucking
awesome
Mad Max
movie.
Fury Road and do a commentary video of it.
We
Or a
could-
commentary track.
How about
of
we
it.
just watch you eat and do a commentary on that?
For those of you at home,
Too much teeth.
Yeah.
Too much teeth, David.
yeah,
I'm eating, I'm not sucking cock. It doesn't matter if I have too much teeth.
yeah.
Would it matter if it was a furry cock?
So, watching David eat is a mixture of the movie Tusk with furry porn and a scene of
Now
slime.
you're just saying the word furry porn.
And
That's automatically going to get a
you didn't
laugh.
let me finish.
You're right, I didn't let you finish.
Tusk,
Just like your girlfriend.
fury porn, and a scene of Slimer eating in the banquet hall.
And
It's all 3 of those.
And Return of the Jedi Starlock Pit.
Yeah. That's fucking-
Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Ah!
Ugh. I
Plus
can't do a
Will
fake
Humphrey.
belch, I'm sorry. For some reason, everything in Star Wars belches,
Yeah.
Yeah.
including just generic holes in the sand that eat TIE fighters.
Yeah, I wonder
Or-
if like if they were to shoot like a Star Wars porno, like the vagina would burp.
Yeah, well, the only way we can get David to stop
my God.
eating is if Princess Leia comes and wraps a chain around his neck.
Oh no.
I think Carrie Fisher in real life is crazy enough to do that, though.
That would be so awesome.
Would you prefer if she was dressed
we
up
should
like a fucking cat?
Dude, we should get like a Kickstarter GoFundMe project. Be like,
Carrie
Carrie,
Fisher.
let's hire Carrie Fisher to come and choke David out with a chain.
But you have to be dressed like a fucking cat.
Save a life. Save a life to help
Did you
prevent David
see
from eating.
The interview she did on, I think it was the Jonathan Nash show on BBC. where it's her and Daisy Ridley were both on the show, and she was talking about how this guy came up to her and said, "I think about you every day," and she was impressed, like every day, and the guy says, "Well, 4 times a day."
Oh no.
And she turned to Daisy Ridley and said, "That's gonna be you now."
Yeah.
And Daisy Ridley, her face just went white, and she's like, "Oh my god." Because she realized that people are just going to masturbate to her for the end of time
I had the
after
same-
she's in Star Wars.
I had the same conversation with Elvira
You had a conversation with Elvira. I don't believe you.
about masturbation.
I don't believe you.
No,
I don't
that's-
believe that you ever spoke to the
I
actual
saw
I will
Elvira's
call-
signature.
I will call someone. Are we recording right now?
Yeah,
I
we're
think we've
recording.
been recording for a while.
We've been recording for a while because David suddenly feels shame. He's changed his
I
attitude.
think
He
we're gonna
broke
have
the
to
further
make
down.
a phone call right now.
You can do a shout
Can you
out.
call Elvira? Because if we can get Elvira on the show, we might actually get viewers. I'm sorry, listeners. Excuse the fuck out of me.
It's a shout out.
Let's see if he answers.
That'd be embarrassing as ringtones. It's raining man. David's case. It's raining cat girls. Meow. No, but yeah. Your shout out's not working, huh?
I know where he was at today. I saw him at work before I left.
Who was it? Zach. He's probably snuffing.
Zachariah.
He's probably choking what's left of little life out of some bitch in his basement well.
Stop projecting your own sexual fetishes onto other people, Ben.
No, Zach is
Yeah.
a choke artist. He has a well in his basement and skin suits. Hey, that's a nice bird there, Ben. Your shout out failed.
It failed.
Strike. No, I saw the signature, the autograph, and
Yeah.
the message on hanging up in your wall.
Yeah,
in front of you.
at my apartment.
Yeah.
Well, so I met Elvira finally
Uh-huh.
right, at a comic convention years ago, and we were talking for a little bit. and
Remember
I
when
was-
she did that thing at like USA, like up all night? Like remember
Yeah.
that? Like before that shit she did, like the
Oh,
horror
yeah.
stuff. That was awesome. I used to love that.
So
Guilty pleasure.
I was at the comic convention. I met Elvira. Started talking to her, and I was like, you've been like my biggest crush, like majority of my life. Like you've been what it's all about for me. She was like, oh really? And I was like, yeah. It was to the point where like my family was calling every girlfriend I brought around like an Elvira because they all look like Elvira, Morticia, and stuff like that. And she was like, well, I have a feeling I helped you get through those awkward years. And I was like, yeah, well, I have a feeling you did a little bit more than help me get through those awkward years.
Oh no, she's like restraining order.
No, she started laughing, and because I guess she gets that a lot, She was all like, well, I'm glad I could help. And Zach was there, and Zach took the picture of me and her together, and I joined the fan club. I got the picture.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was still in love with her.
Remember, what was it? Doritos or Pepsi or Doritos? I think, right? Do you remember some Super Bowl, like some Buffalo Bills Super Bowl, going to like local store, like, oh shit, we need chips. Got some Doritos, got out, and like I remember Elvira was like advertising, like Doritos. It was a while ago.
She wasn't even in costume when I met her, but she is still smoking hot for being like 66 or 67. She looks great. Yeah, Cassandra Peterson. If you're listening, Cassandra, the offer still stands.
Cassandra.
It was like that scene in Borat where he goes up to Pamela. This is me. This is you. You are my wife now. Pamela.
Tricking her into eloping with her.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah, well, for the box listening,
If there's any
crazy
cat
eyes.
women, if there's any cat girls or cat women out there listening for David,
yeah. Any cat girls, but bunny girls are okay. They're acceptable.
but not where it's at.
Not where it's at. The cat girls, that's where it's at.
If you play Final Fantasy 12, you'd understand.
How about you sit down and get in front of your mic?
Nah,
Yeah.
fuck that shit.
So what are you like really horny for that new movie coming out, Zootopia?
Utopia.
Have you heard of that movie Zoo, the documentary? Where are you going? We still got to record one more episode, dude.
I think 10 shots is my limit.
Yeah, well, come. You
You
can
have
at
to
least do a
drink.
limit right
I'm
over
a
here.
little wobbly on my feet.
Like every other day.
Ponderously wobbly.
No, the documentary Zoo
Yeah.
is about this dude who died trying to have sex with a horse.
What?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
You must have been doing it wrong.
A fucking whore.
Oh, apparently, David, why don't you come back on mic and explain to us the science of fucking a horse or getting fucked by a horse?
He's like, hey,
What
welcome.
was he? Was he trying to fuck the horse or was he trying to get fucked by the horse?
I don't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I've been to TJ on multiple occasions.
You haven't seen.
Tijuana, the donkey show.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly could be a guy's name too.
Let's hear it for Kelly.
Hey, come on. Come back over here. Come here.
I'm sure you've got half an hour of me talking shit already by now.
No, we don't. We have 21 minutes and 30 seconds. That's close enough. I'm just going to phone it in like my diet.
This could be our late night edition.
Late night edition. Up all night.
Like when you used to stay up past your parents and watch some Skinamax.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Apparently, in David's episode, it was reruns of Sesame Street.
Jesus.
Doesn't even have for a turkey in it.
So, if you were a Thundercat,
Oh, lion-o?
what was the only chick in the group?
Yeah, we just had a discussion about this at work the other day. Oh my god.
Oh man. No. What were we watching when? At fucking Royal Rumble. Remember that chick with the red hair? And I was like, she looks like she's in a fucking Thundercats.
Yeah,
porno.
she's a lion-o. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What was her name? That Irish wrestler?
Yeah.
She fought Ric Flair's daughter.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a pretty weak Royal Rumble. I would say that's probably like one of the weaker ones I watched.
Triple H, last person in wins. That's fucking lame.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, it's cool because I
you?
recognize Triple H. So.
Did I tag you in that meme
Yeah.
where it was like him shaking hands with himself and it's
I
like
shouldn't make cat noises. David might come and rape me.
no, it was Triple H shaking hands with himself and it was like when your boss gives himself Employee of the Month.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, bitch.
So I'm gonna give this promotion to me, like horrible bosses.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey, get that the fuck out of here! You're disgusting. Take your trash can with you. That was great.
Come on, David. We have enough for one more episode, real quick. Come
Yeah,
on.
we're gonna do an episode.
We need a real episode.
David's like sitting on the couch right now, like away from the microphones, and every time he hears cats or anything talk about furries, his head darts over. His tongue is hanging out. It's like I had 10 shots of vodka in 6 hours.
It's been 3 hours, not 6.
I don't know what to do in my life. I'm gonna vote for Jeb Bush.
If I didn't know what to do with my life, I'd fucking vote for Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Does he take a
He's
pro-
watching reruns of the Republican presidential debate.
Does he take like a pro furry stance?
His platform is pro furry.
It's it's furry libertarianism.
It's like PETA and like everyone knows that.
Except for me.
I thought I was supposed to be the drunk one. Chris is messing up all the fucking lines.
Well, at least Chris is stepping up to the plate here to the mic.
Well, at least
At least Chris is up at the mic here.
Chris is consistently bad, even when he's sober.
David's just like, I'm gonna go lounge on my
Chris
on
has
the
like
couch
a
over here.
basic concept of the English language at any given time of
So
sobriety.
David's like lounging in the green
Chris
room.
has the basic concept of ESL.
So David's participating in the podcast from the green room apparently because that's where the food is. Although that didn't stop him 20 minutes ago. That pizza. Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna save this banana for later.
Fuck that shit. One bowl of popcorn.
I'm gonna say this for my girlfriend LaQuisha. Psych.
No, this time for real. I got kissed if you fuck that shit. Megan Kelly.
That makes us funny.
No, you sitting there by yourself like a fatso makes you funny. But Megan Kelly looks like Ava Drago's wife.
Yeah.
Drago is the next step in sportsman evolution. And Ted Cruz is still fucking crazy. Oh, sorry, no cat noises. So what is it about the cat girls that gets you off, Dave? Is it the tails? Is it the little ears? Is it the
it's
mannerisms?
Like when
What
they
is it?
lick their little hands, the little bitch slappers.
Yeah, and they clean the bitch slappers off. Is that it? What is it? What is it that gets you going? No comment now. Now he's quiet.
Maybe it's like the only way you can get an erection is like some chick pukes hair in his face.
Fur balling.
It's like snowballing.
Yeah, only
It's
when it's like
the fucking the cat girl fucking spits it into his mouth and then he spits it back into her mouth.
Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. What the
Hey,
fuck?
that's your friend's fucking sexual exploits.
Yeah. Oh. Gross. Yeah. No, so if there are any Japanese bitches listening and you're into cosplay,
10 fans are Japanese.
yeah, if any of our 10 fans,
Yeah. Hey, if any of you are like some Japanese chicks that always wanted to fuck Godzilla,
Godzilla!
Well, here
Just make sure you're dressed up like a cat.
yeah,
So you can't get aroused unless if you look like a kitty.
a little kitty cat,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lock up my cat. I don't want a little.
pretty kitty cat.
And it wouldn't hurt if you could sweeten the pot by rubbing chocolate all over yourself or rolling around in like a bowl of sugar.
Well,
Or
that
spitting.
might be crossing into cannibalism.
Spitting Skittles into his mouth. Oh, I think the perfect thing for David would be like bird play, where like he's like a baby chick, and like a fucking woman comes up
I already know where you're going with that.
and has to like feed him like mouth to mouth, like she chews up food and like feeds him with her mouth.
Yeah.
Dressed up like a cat though, with wings.
Now you just went to nonsense and it's not even disgusting anymore.
What's not
So
supposed to
like
be
we
disgusting?
we can create some kind of like cryptozoological animal just to satisfy David's fetishes.
Yeah,
You know, I think
but it'll
that'll-
have to have a penis.
It's, anywhere. We can put the penis somewhere.
It's like a photo like that shower with all the dildos. Like, David, you see this? Well, last time I saw that was when I took that picture of my bathroom. Hashtag royalties.
Hey, hashtag welcome back, David.